Welcome to Let Me Ask You This.
Discover the world of conspiracy theories.
I'm Tom,
And I'm Johnny.
and we are here to get you.
To start questioning everything.
So strap in, make sure you like and follow us on Facebook to get all the notifications about the show. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to episode 22 of Let Me Ask You This. Today, we are talking about the Great Pyramids of Giza. That's in Egypt. Egypt is in Africa. Africa is on Earth.
I thought Egypt was in Spain.
Nope, it's in Africa.
Damn.
It's in Africa.
Sorry, I don't know my geology very good.
Man, that's like sixth grade. It's like sixth grade. Anyways.
No, I know where Egypt is, everybody. God damn. People take things so seriously.
Man, I would love to go see the pyramids, but at the same time I wouldn't because...
Wanna know why I wouldn't want to go?
Why?
I don't like deserts.
I was thinking more of the war that's been going on there.
No, I wasn't thinking of that.
No?
It doesn't matter, the pharaoh gods will protect you from that and stuff.
The pharaoh gods.
I don't know, man.
See, Johnny, it's funny that you say that because the big, misunderstanding about the Great Pyramids of Giza is people think that there's pharaohs in them. There was not. There wasn't pharaohs. That they weren't made to hold pharaohs.
Well, are you sure they just didn't take the bodies out?
Why would they take the bodies out?
Because that's what geologists do, dude. They take mummies in there.
But then they would say they didn't find any bodies in there. Because normally they're buried with their family, their animal. There was nothing. There was.
Well, maybe they didn't say anything because, I don't know, maybe some sick people went in there and they found hey, man, we can make some jerky out of these guys.
That's disgusting. I don't think that happened. So, anyways, the conspiracy theory I'm going to be talking about today is, with the pyramids, is that they were used as generators. But before we get into that, there's always that wonder of how they were built. And today, I think Johnny has that answer.
This little thing called slavery.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I know some people are like, oh, those boulders, no, they weigh so much. I don't think a human being would be able to push them. Well, that's why you get a lot of human beings. And then if some greedy guy's having you build something for him, he doesn't care if you die.
Dude, there was a guy in the Midwest. He was moving 10,000-pound blocks of granite by himself. The way that the Egyptians would have moved.
Dude, how big was he?
He wasn't.
He wasn't big?
No, he was like a 6-year-old dude. And
6-year-old dude?
He would get logs. And so he built a pulley system.
Well, yeah, obviously they probably built the pulley system.
That was able to lift this up just a little bit to get it on the logs. And then just a little push and it would move it because of logs.
What I think they probably actually did was, one, wildlife was different back then, so I guarantee they definitely used wildlife to their advantage and probably got animals. But then they also probably went around enslaving people and getting them to do it too. And then they probably
the Egyptians did have slaves.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of slaves, man.
Mm-hmm.
They were Egyptians, man.
The
things they built, man.
See, it wasn't just Americans. We went, yeah.
Well, especially I'm gonna run my mouth about British people again. But no, I've noticed in the past that it seems like British people are always talking shit about Americans, about slavery and racial issues. But yet they're the ones that went around.
Started it?
It went around. Well, they weren't the ones that probably started slavery. Who knows who started it these days?
They were a big contributor.
But near that, they also were the ones that went around the entire planet pushing their beliefs on everybody. But yeah. But no, it's Americans' fault now. So fault.
Anyways, on topic of the pyramids and not how much we don't like Britain, which never mind. Let's continue with this.
I don't like you.
So, anyways, I also agree. Some people might say aliens helped them build it.
I think that's just the same being lazy, though.
See, so I don't think that they helped them build it, but they definitely could have helped them in new advances in technology, like teaching them about the pulleys and stuff. Well, but I don't think that they actually built the pyramids. That's because I believe in aliens. The U.S. government has come out and said that aliens are real. I haven't covered it because it's not really much of a conspiracy because the U.S. government and other foreign governments are coming out and they're just like, here's all the information we have about UFOs and aliens.
What happened if you found out the U.S. government created the conspiracy that aliens existed just to fuck with people and just like mess with people's minds?
So you're saying that aliens don't exist?
No. But... saying aliens could not exist, and they're just because they have like technology above their time, and they're just doing shit to people just to mess with them all this time. This experiment on people.
What if we don't exist and this is all just a simulation?
Well, we're in the Matrix. Where's Neo at?
So, anyways, pyramids, Johnny. We have to do this. Pyramids. So. They were. I think they were also built by slaves.
Yeah.
But I do not think they were built for the purpose of holding pharaohs. And there's more to talk about the pyramids, like the placement of the pyramids, how they match up with the Orion's belt.
Yeah. Well, I can believe any type of culture would probably do that because the cultures in the past have been known to worship the stars. Now look at the Greeks naming the planets.
Yeah, exactly.
And everything. So I can see maybe they did alignment religiously, but I don't really know too much.
And like Orion's belt, it's because like it lines up with it, and it's kind of like it's just 3 stars. And I think it could have been a coincidence in the same sense.
I think they probably did that on purpose. To be honest with you.
But anyways, these pyramids, they had doors on them. Pyramids that were made for pharaohs, that were made for tombs, they sealed them.
Maybe
like there wasn't like the doors on the Great Pyramids of Giza. They have hinges, and the doors swing open and close. Like somebody was supposed to go in there and do maintenance.
Well, maybe these pharaohs were different. Like they want to do something new. They want to be like original.
So when they were doing the diagrams, they pretty much like cut the pyramid in half because they pretty much had the whole layout of the pyramid, and they can do that. And they noticed that there was a subterranean chamber, right? And so you look at the pyramid, and I don't know how to do pictures. I'm not really like tech savvy, so I'm going to try to act it out. So you got the pyramid, right? And up here there would be water, like a river, flowing by the side of it. And then there was a chamber that would come down and go across the pyramid. And then there was a piston, and it would hit the water onto the chamber ceiling. And then above this chamber, there was the king's chamber, and the king's chamber was made out of granite. And granite is very
can be conductive.
Conductive, yes, thank you.
But wait a minute, I'm kind of putting this up and together that maybe it wasn't for something like that. But maybe these pyramids were being built for something different, for maybe actual like living quarters, possibly.
Living quarters. Okay.
But
okay. Yeah.
Now granite, they're saying they use a lot of granite in these. Maybe it's a long shot because I'm not sure what their knowledge was. They were definitely ahead of their time. But granite is also known to actually work as a natural filter.
Yeah.
For water. So maybe they're probably doing some type of indoor plumbing system. That's also a possibility.
That is also a possibility.
All this is new to me because I just don't look into the pyramids as that much.
Yeah, no. But so it's conductive, and all 3 pyramids were built like this. But then what's also crazy is, like I was telling you before, if you look at pictures of Egyptians with like lights, it looks like the old light bulb. It starts skinny, it gets fat, and it's not like really round, but it's like a cone. It's not like a traditional bulb, and it has like the wires in it, but like this is like represented by snakes for some reason.
Well, click on it so I can actually see it.
Oh yeah, that didn't help.
Yeah, that did not help.
Like, see, they look like light bulbs.
I can see what you're saying, but a lot of times, no, especially with the snakes, is because Egyptians, with religious purposes, even like looking at Sobek, he was the Egyptian river god.
Mm-hmm.
He's they show him with the head of a crocodile.
Yeah.
No, so this is all can always be contributed to religious, and On top of that, I think a lot of mankind's achievements are actually based off coincidence.
Coincidence.
Because
Okay.
do I think two cavemen just knew one day just walked out and knew how to make fire? No, I think they probably stumbled across it like a forest fire and they learned how to manipulate it and use it on their own.
Yeah.
So
And who knows if Edison and Tesla? Who knows
Yeah.
if they didn't see
Yeah,
somehow
no.
like see the Egyptians
Well,
that's how they thought
so,
that light would look.
I'm
And
not
that's how
I'm not
they-
sure because I've heard different things of them making batteries and stuff.
Oh yeah, this is what I have for you
So-
right here actually, because that's what I was going to talk
So
about.
that shows the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the outside look? See if you can find an outside photo
I can.
because the Egyptians are known for making some of the most beautiful art today. Till this day, it's just some of the
Oh
stuff.
no,
they
these
make.
are just like
Well,
clay
No,
clay
click,
pots. That,
click on it though. I need to get a close up because there probably was something on there at one point.
not on this one. That looks new. But so
Some guy made a
Yeah.
old Egyptian battery. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
power
that's-
my
that's
house
what
with.
all these look like. But so pretty much 1 second before we what they used to do for batteries, because this is actually found from like tombs. So they would take a clay pot and they would have an iron rod, copper cylinder, asphalt plugs, and something for a spark, and they would make a battery.
I'm wondering what. See, it all this is so far fetched, and I'm a jackass that doesn't know how batteries work, so I'm not 100% sure. Because there's so many different things, man. No, archaeologists definitely probably know a lot, and no, being there and studying all this stuff, no, it makes me wonder if they were just doing some type of weird version of art, which I can definitely see. But
Yeah,
there's so many different theories that of what these, because they were obviously
But you
advanced.
also got to think that these guys also kind of knew science. So what makes you think that they weren't trying to learn technology?
There's a possibility, but I feel like even if they made a battery, they probably didn't know what it was for. I have that feeling. I feel like they're trying to manipulate some stuff. Like, go up because, like, a lot of people speculate stuff like this. Click on that. Now, most people, especially from ancient aliens,
So what we're looking at, it looks like a UFO.
or you could say might look like a jet in some sense
Yeah,
because it's got the tail fin.
Yeah. it
Well, a
looks
lot
like
of
jet.
people with, especially ancient aliens, yes, I'm calling you guys out because you're full of shit.
Aliens.
Yeah, no, they just take mankind's greatest achievements and just give it to the aliens. Yeah, I hate you. But near that, no, you can look at a lot of this stuff, and I guarantee you what you're actually looking at is probably an aged form of art of a type of fish or something,
Maybe.
which
Yeah.
has been proved to be a lot of different things. So a lot of times what I think is happening is that we're looking at art, and I think because we are so technologically more advanced than them, that we are overlooking it and making up our own thing. Like maybe they might have been ahead of time, which in reality they were ahead of the time for all their people, but that's the way mankind works. No, so we might be overlooking it. I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know much about the Egyptians, but they could have been on to something. But at the same time, they could have accidentally done it.
So we're going to get back onto the topic of pyramids. Well, kind of. We're going to shift a little bit, and we're going to talk about the Mayans. So the Mayans and the ancient Egyptians were around at the same time. Sometimes we forget
Were they?
about that. They were.
They weren't. Okay, well, I didn't know that.
We all know the Mayans disappeared.
My speculations about that.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Mayans were wiped out partially because of natural issues with drought. There is proof of 100-year-long drought in that area. And then after that, I think human nature took a side and they destroyed themselves. And what was left of them just scattered.
Well, your logical thinking, I think, is wrong.
Oh yeah, what do you think? Aliens came by, picked them up, and they went to Mars?
No, they built a spaceship and they went off on their
Jesus
own.
Christ, man! Come on!
So the Mayans, they have a monument. It looks like the Washington Monument. You know, it's pointy.
Maybe the Washington Monument's their spaceship.
Anyways, Johnny. So, they looked into it, and it can actually, it's built like a Tesla receiver, not Elon Musk Tesla, but like Nikolai Tesla. Like, you know, his idea of free electricity for everybody.
I left it there, that's why.
You left it there.
Yeah,
that's right.
my bad, man. There's not nothing to Mayans here. I honestly think the Mayans were just killed off eventually.
Well, no. So what I'm saying is the Great Pyramids of Giza was used as a giant generator that fed electricity. It was able to create enough electricity to make it from Egypt to where the Mayan civilization was.
Yeah, but they didn't have like fucking cables or something to transfer that shit.
But so you don't need to. Nikola Tesla invented a way to...
Yeah, but we're not talking about Nikola Tesla here, man. That guy was a fucking genius. We're talking about the Egyptians.
But that's what people are saying. So, like, a lot of these reports are saying that because it wasn't just the Egyptians and the Mayans. I forget the other... I shouldn't. I should have wrote this down, but I didn't. There was a couple other civilizations that also had giant monuments that could receive electricity, and they were all around the same time. So people believe that somehow, at the four corners of the world where all these ancient civilizations lived, they somehow communicated and were able to create a system to create electricity.
I think it's a little bit far-fetched.
We did it.
Yeah, but we're a lot different from them, and there's still a lot of issues.
Like, how do we actually know that? Like, we don't know that.
Because mankind is notorious for fucking killing each other, especially if they see another advanced race. Look at the three world superpowers, where each other's throats on a constant basis.
So you're telling me, if another civilization came through and wiped us out because they were better than us, that they wouldn't use electricity?
There's always a chance of that.
Because
we gotta take a look at it because we think people are religious now. Could you imagine what it was like back then? No,
yeah,
they could look at something and be like, no, this is against our beliefs and just destroy it.
I mean, that's kind of happening now.
Well,
but I'm not getting into that.
It's the way of man, dude.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that.
I just think that's a little bit far-fetched. I think they were wiped out primarily because of some things that happened in that part of the world. I'm not sure what the hell happened to like some of the ancient Egyptians, though. I think they just kind of
died off.
No, it could have been wiped out by a disease or something. I think people just overlook a lot of shit. That's my thing. And people like making theories because it's fun.
Theories are fun. I love theories. So, one of the next ones, I don't know if we're going to talk about it the next episode, but one of the next ones that I do want to talk about is, I do want to get into 9/11. Not if what the conspiracy theory behind it is, because there is no conspiracy theory of it anymore, because...
Jet fuel kill milk to steel bars, man.
Well, it's Saudi Arabia, royal family, paid for it. It's proven. They're in court. So I just want to kind of talk about it, and the part that I kind of want to talk about is, did we know about it like we knew about Pearl Harbor, and did we do nothing about it like we did with Pearl Harbor?
Well,
because
Roosevelt wanted... What the hell are we even talking about? This has nothing to do with pyramids.
Well, no, I'm talking about what we're going to be talking about in a future episode, because I'm excited about that. That's something that is really big.
Well, you just want to mix Pearl Harbor with it then?
I mean, we can talk about Pearl Harbor as well.
Well, then no, probably should do that, because if they're going to be bouncing back and forth, trust me. And it's World War II, so I can dig up a lot of shit on that, you know me.
Yeah, anybody can. But guys, that is it for this episode. Johnny, it's always a pleasure having you on.
Maybe they try to make spaceships out of those fucking pointy things, the pyramids.
Maybe.
They just stand out to get them off the
That is a
ground.
theory ancient aliens have talked about.
Yeah, well, ancient aliens. Once again, you guys are jackasses. No, these are things that made out of stone. They ain't gonna be trying to fly in outer space with that. Come on, get real.
I mean, everything's weightless in space.
Yeah, but dude,
It's getting it up there, I guess.
yeah. And on top of that, man, if someone knew how to get to outer space, they're gonna know they're gonna need to breathe in those things.
Elon Musk now has to make a rocket out of stone and send it to Mars. I want to see if it's possible, and I feel like he's the only person.
Elon Musk is
do
gonna
it.
give you a call and tell you ain't gonna do that. That's just stupid. That's
Elon
gonna
Musk
wait.
won't even waste his time calling me. He might write me he might even pay somebody to write me a letter. He wouldn't even do it.
I don't think he'd pay to do it. I think he want to tell you you're a dumbass in person.
That would be cool.
He's just gonna show up to your door and call you a jackass.
That would be cool.
And then he's gonna come to my house and I'm gonna be like, dude, who the fuck are you? Got a Tesla for me? I want to see how long it takes me to charge it.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. If you liked it, make sure you like the video. Comment what you want to hear. If you have anything to add, also.
Insult me, I like it.
Insult Johnny. Yeah, he likes it. Everybody enjoy your day or your evening. I'll see you guys next time. You had to do that?
Yeah, I did.
See you guys next time.
You're damn right I had to do that.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Let Me Ask You This. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you follow my Facebook and my Instagram. Let Me Ask You This to get all the information about the show and new episodes. Thank you guys. See you guys next time.